Hey everyone, it's me, and I'm here for another episode of The Abundant Practitioner. Today, I'm going to be talking about why you do not need another degree right now. Okay, so even if you think that that might be the next thing that is going to help you execute your vision, so stay tuned. I'm really excited about this one. Welcome to our podcast, designed for psychologists, therapists, and counselors who want to take their business online and live a soul-nourished and profitable life without compromise. If you want to know the secrets used by practitioners just like you to navigate the global e-learning market successfully, then you're in the right place. I'm Dr. Talene, chartered psychologist, business mentor, and your host, and welcome to the Abundant Practitioner podcast. Hey! So I'm just really excited to talk about this topic because it's something that I found myself challenged with. When was that? 10 or so years ago. Even before that, I would say, but around like, am I qualified enough to be able to start my business? Am I qualified enough to be able to help people in this way? Am I qualified enough? Have I got enough experience? And it's a pattern that I can see happening in so many practitioners, like where you have this belief that you are not experienced enough to start your own business, to work in the online world, to support people in transformation. Can I help them? Like this pattern of like, okay, maybe I'll do another certificate, maybe because I've learned CBT, but actually maybe I should become like a meditation trainer, or maybe I should become a yoga therapist, or maybe I should learn EDMR, or maybe I should learn acupuncture, or all these different modalities. Or maybe it's like, maybe I need that doctor before my name. Then that was what it was for me. I need the doctor before my name, so I'm credible. That was the story I used to tell myself that was keeping me stuck and keeping me playing small, right? When I received the doctor, was I like feel like I had that stamp of approval and raring to go in building a business? No, because then there was another thing that I would tell myself that I needed before I could start my business. And that other thing that I then told myself after I got the doctorate was, I can't start my business until now I have 10 years experience. It's crazy. I'm so thankful to God that I did not listen to my own nonsense. Right? I'm just so thankful, because I wouldn't be serving the people that I'm serving right now. I wouldn't have changed the lives that I've changed right now. I wouldn't have helped the people that I've helped right now. And you guys would certainly not be in this space as well, or be listening to this podcast, if I had listened to my own BS. And I really want you to ask yourself, what is it you are telling yourself right now? What are the excuses that you are making up in your mind of like a reason to play small? Each and every person that comes across me, I really believe that you are being called to do something amazing in this world, that you've been called to do something bigger and greater, and to impact more lives, and to just really help people in a different way, in a unique way, in a transformative way that, quite frankly, you're just not going to be able to meet with the traditional way of private practice. Right. And so it's like, what are you being called to do? Who are you being called to help? How are you being called to show up? And maybe right now, all you know is the word is big. All you know is the word is impact. All you know is the word is create change, right? Or maybe you know it's more. Maybe you know you're being called to do those retreats, or called to be on stage, or called to write that book, right? But there's bigger than that. It's a message behind that. It's a mission behind that. And I want each and every one of you to connect with that today, right? To connect with that deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment about what you are being called to do. who you're being called to help, and how you're being called to show up now. Now, even if you don't feel like you're enough, right? You are so enough. I know every single person here that listens to me has some level of qualification in the helping field. And before that, you was already being called to that field. No one really wakes up, right? And says, I just want to I want to go into the helping profession, because like that's where it's at, right? Like it's a calling. It really is a calling, right? I really see it as like this is my God-given assignment. What is yours, right? And how are you really like following it to the full? Are you really allowing yourself to play full out, or are you playing small right now? And if you're playing small right now, how is it costing you already? Right? By you playing small, like I see what visually comes to mind is cage. Are you caged right now? Right? Because the door's open, right? I see cage, but I see like a door. You can like move it open and step out. But maybe there's fear of the unknown. Like, am I allowed? Am I qualified enough? Oh, I don't have the doctorate. Or maybe I should get another PhD. Oh my God, I've heard that before, right? Or maybe I should get the master's. I don't have a master's yet. I don't know. Or maybe I haven't worked enough or haven't seen many people. Like, it's all noise, guys. It's all noise, right? There is something within you that you are here to fulfill. And every day that goes by that you are not stepping up to fulfill the purpose that is on your heart is another day gone by, right? And then it's a week, and then it's a month, and then it's a year, and then it's a decade. And then you're like, oh my God, like I had this thought, this nudge towards my vision a decade ago, and I didn't do anything about it. And that's okay to recognize it. But once you recognize it, you have to move, activate yourself, right? Be around people that are activating themselves and doing things differently. Learn, study. You are a natural born learner anyway. That's why you love to do the courses and the degrees, like me, all right? But learn the things that are going to help fulfill your vision. How much have you invested into learning about business? How much have you invested into learning about marketing? All marketing is, it's not a dirty word. It's about how do I reach my people? How do I reach the people that need me? How do they see me? Right? Some of you are sitting there with empty practices, but just because you just don't understand marketing. You know marketing as meaning old, outdated methods of let me throw a post up on Instagram and hopefully maybe somebody would see it, right? Or how about let me just press that boost button on Facebook says if I press that boost button, someone's going to see something. You need to study this stuff, right? And be guided by an expert, by somebody that's been ahead of you and can show you the way. Because that's what you did as you learned to become a practitioner. You becoming a practitioner was you taking time out, money out, resource, energy, right? Staying up late, waking up early, doing what you needed to do to educate yourself on how do I be a practitioner, right? An ethical practitioner, right? You didn't just go and read a book on how to be a counselor and then rock up and say you can help the world. You studied that stuff. So the same level of discipline, the same level of integrity must go into the vision that you are here to do, to build, to create. You've got to grow. You've got to learn, right? And then you will get there. So I really wanted to do today's topic on take a moment today. Grab your journal, grab a piece of paper, grab the back of an envelope. I don't care, right? But I want you to write out what are the thoughts and the stories and the narratives that I am saying I'm not ready. What is that? Is it I'm not qualified enough? Is it I've not helped as many people? Is it I've not been in business this then in many years? Is it that I don't know anyone in business? Is it that I don't know anyone that's been successful in business? Right? Is it that well, my family, my children are going off to university, so now my time is gone? Is it that I'm moving home? Is it I'm going for a divorce? Like, what are the things that you're telling yourself as excuses, quite frankly? Right? Because it's important for you to show up for what you are here to do, for who you are meant to be. And because there are people around you that can benefit greatly by you doing so, right? So I really wanted to bring that home today in terms of like recognize that. Also write out, like keep it in context. How much have you already invested in your education? In your education, right? There's a mindset. There's like a mindset of it's acceptable to have an education. It's acceptable to have an education. It's acceptable to go to university and get the degrees, and you find a way. You just do it. You get an education, right? Because when you get an education, you're going to get a great job, right? That was once the case. But in today's day, that is not enough. You need to be building up your own economical way of living. Like, how are you like looking after your family? You have to educate yourself into business and marketing and your mindset and growth and development, right? It's all education. But some of you have this thing of like, that's not for me. That is for you, right? Depending on where you are from, or where you were educated, you would have spent tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands into becoming the practitioner you are today. It's not even going to be a tiny percentage of that to build a business that makes impact and changes your life and the people around you and the people that come into your life with. All right. Is it going to take time? Yes. Is it going to take work? Yes. Right. But it's like 10 hours a week, guys. Right. 10 hours a week putting in the work. It's not going to be anything like it was when you studied to become whatever you became. Right. So 2022 is coming very soon. Very soon. Okay. I literally can't believe it's November. That's crazy. But yeah, it's coming, right? 2022, 2022. Powerful numbers, right? How are you going to allow yourself to rise up for 2022? And what could you do now to get started with that rise? Okay. There's magical things happening in the world right now. Yes, there's a lot of change happening in the world right now, but change can be good. Okay. So, how are you going to allow yourself to have some change in this world right now that is good? All right. Allow it in, receive it in. If you are somebody that is going to watch this and have watched it to this point, right? And or you've listened to it to this point, and you are somebody that is recognized, I'm ready. I wanna learn, man. I wanna learn. Like Talene, I wanna learn. I wanna learn about business. I wanna learn about marketing. I wanna build a business. I wanna build a legacy. I wanna build a vision. Then book a call and talk with us, okay? Right? You'll just need to go to www.drtalene.com/explore, book a team with us. We'll chat with you about your vision as you know it, okay? And we'll help you understand what needs to happen for you to move that forward now, okay? And for some of you, that may be working with us, and that might be what you want to do. And for some of you, it's not going to be that. And that's perfectly okay with us. We're still here to help every single one of you rise up to your vision and dream, and we will share with you how we do that in the global e-learning market and what's required of you for success for that. Okay, otherwise stay tuned, hang about here, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Thank you for tuning into today's show. We drop a brand new episode each week, so do subscribe. And if you like what you heard and you're ready to pivot the way you work and discover a new way, then go to www.drtalene.com/explore and book an appointment to speak with our team. We'll hop on the phone with you for about 45 minutes and help you craft out a step-by-step strategy on how you can successfully make the pivot just like our clients have. I'm Dr. Talene. Good luck, and let's talk soon.